And here is XVG Verge. Very bullish on Verge. Look how beautifully he broke out of this cup and handle. Poof. In a very nice, sexy, impulsive manner. One. Subwaves of one, two, three, four, five. Very nice. You could do one, two, three, four, five. But this three has one, two, three, four, five subwaves too. And that had the mojo to just go vertical and go out of orbit from the cup and handle. Beautiful. Then it did a bullish flag, ABC consolidation. Nice. Then it went for a triangle. I mean, I feel like I'm announcing a figure skater. Jesus. ABCD was just fantastically done, although the two parallel lines were not exactly parallel. That's because I made the mistake of drawing it incorrectly, not as straight. Then it did an ABCD easy triangle, finished that beautifully, and broke out of that. Look how each time it breaks out of a pattern, it goes vertical. And it's going vertical now too. And are we going to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3 to 0.06, I'm sorry, 0.045, 0.05? That would be a phenomenal move. I mean, that would be just fantastic move. And look at the white wave. 1, 2, and now we're working on wave 3. Okay, and that's this wave, white wave 3. Okay, and once that wave 3 is hit, we're at 33 cents, people. And it is not even a freaking penny right now. So just, this is like similar to the BitShares. What I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say here is, if you had, let's say, I'm trying to figure out what's a good number to maybe put out. Let's say 500,000 coins. Okay. That'll cost you maybe 5 grand at current prices or less. And you just buy it and hold it like an old turkey. Let the price flick around, do whatever it wants, all these patterns. Who knows what pattern it might do? Maybe it'll do another bullish flag. I don't know what it will do. But let it just ride, just like with BitShares. Almost buy it and forget it for now. Because while Bitcoin is going to do its parabolic move, so will the altcoins. It's going to be in phase with Bitcoin. Not in one-to-one correlation, of course not. That'll be silly. But in sentiment, yes. But why? Because sentiment drives prices. So look at the big picture of this white wave only for now. 1, 2. Let wave 3 happen. Most of the problems why people and traders lose money is because they get too emotionally whipsawed. And they don't let the healthy corrections happen and just let the price do what it needs to do. Okay? And that's why they often tend to overtrade, which is never good also. That's why I don't do these jumping in and out daily micro movements. I didn't find happiness in doing that. Yeah, you make money, But it's better to make money with less stress and not be glued in front of your computer all day watching the charts. There's no happiness to be found in doing that, believe me. Now, if you have a aptitude and a talent for that, geez, do it. Absolutely. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see 529, 560. Yes, this is a logarithmic scale. But Elliott waves works just as well in logarithmic scale. So let me see how long. Wave 1 was this long. And now this is log normalized. And I made wave 5 about the same as wave 1. Now later today I'm going to do a video on Fibonacci's and how I use Fibonacci's to determine my wavelengths and targets. And that'll be coming up later in the afternoon. So very bullish on Verge. Let's do a little chart. Surgical microscopy. And go 4 hours first. Stretch this baby out. Look at that, it's going vertical. Phew. It came out, pierced it again, but pretty much sat on the support. And it's going vertical. It may go to maybe 0.01, or maybe it's done, wave 1, and it'll correct from here. I don't know, it could be. But if you're going by the higher level degree of trend waves, it doesn't matter what it does, flicking on back and forth here. Let it do what it wants. Sentiment is very fickle. And after it hits 1, let's say at 0.01, or if it already has, it's going to correct. Just like what it shows here. Move that down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we can expect. I'm going to have this 5th wave extend, but I don't think I will. I'm now measuring wave 1, 1 is, okay, 5 is about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be a little down lower. Okay, I'll explain how I do that in a later video today in more detail as a tutorial. But on a shorter term scale, we may see a correction, a little more higher high, a very healthy correction, and then can you see it at 2.5 cents? That's like more than double. Healthy correction, and then at 5 cents or so. Now, this has billions of coins out there, and sentiment couldn't care less how many coins are out there. Okay. I very frequently repeat, Elliott Waves states that news or an event shall arrive to justify the forecast. Billions of coins, in the case of EOS, 2 million coins of inflation per month. It doesn't matter, because news does not make market. Fundamentals do not drive the prices. Sentiment drives prices. Therefore, technical analysis is measuring the reflection of sentiment in the form of a price chart. And as a result, when it is projected in an accurate format, and I believe Elliott waves combined with chart patterns, it can be pretty accurate, as high as maybe 92% or higher for some people. Some are real good. Okay, then you can in confidence say, news or events shall arrive to justify the forecast. Now, here's a very, very important thing. News or events shall arrive to justify the forecast, but never in reverse. And that's hard for people who are not yet proficient in technical analysis or yet have experienced the massive profits that technical analysis can provide. That's hard for you to grasp conceptually and abstractly, because it's like you're living in a physical world. The table in front of you is hard. You need that kind of a physical-based evidence, correlation-based evidence. And you've always grown up that from a cause and reaction Newtonian perspective. And given that ingrained, almost innate type of conception, it's almost unnatural to think that fundamentals cannot move prices, that it doesn't work in that direction. But technical analysis is more abstract based, is more quantum based, not Newtonian based. That is why I also say my technical analysis conceptual understanding is based on a very famous quote. What are words but symbols of symbols, therefore twice removed from reality? And here, what is technical analysis but a measure of a reflection of sentiment? And sentiment itself is derived from thought. So technical analysis is twice removed from reality, of course, and that's why it can never be perfect. Now, technical analysis, for that reason also, is abstract, quantum-based. I wrote an essay back about a month ago as to how technical analysis is quantum-based, and I'll repost it later on today. I think it'll be a good read and a good repost, especially for the newer followers who may not have seen it yet, because it's buried way back in the past. I'll dig it up and add to it and update it and post it later today. So, despite billions of coins, does that mean it's impossible for the price to go as high as $5 buckaroos? Oh no. I moved it. Oh well. No, that is not impossible. But hell, I'll sell it at $1.50. Okay, even. I don't have to wait till 5. So here's going vertical. Let it do the correction. Let it run on the 3. Let it do a 4-wave correction and let it run. Now here's a good time when on a degree of trend, you might want to take some profits and buy it back here. But we'll get to that when the time comes. So this is the fact that it broke out of this triangle is very bullish. Very, very nice. All right. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. And as I always say, I wish you massive, massive profits on this. Last but not least, I hope I have earned the right to ask you for your upvote, your follow, and re-steams. That will really, really help me gain greater visibility. And that means more people will be able to see my analysis, so that my objective of wanting to help and do no harm with my skill could be expanded that much more broadly. That would be a phenomenal outcome for me, because the more people I help, the more people who take on the challenge of being able to fish, quote unquote, fish for themselves, the happier it'll make me. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.